Yo, 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 yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, guys? We back outside again. Probably gonna be outside tomorrow. It's gonna rain. Sunday be nice. Should be outside Sunday again. But yeah, man, we still here, man. Day 42. Day 42 is still going down. You know what I mean? I was tired earlier. It's hot this morning. The heat inside that tent definitely be booming. When it's warm out, it's warm out. When it's cold out, it's cold out. You know what I mean, the tent, it gives you everything it is. Um, but we're here, man. Got my steps in again, 10K steps. You know what I mean? Feeling strong, feeling confident, and enduring. Has some more great visitors today. My uncle popped up again today with my nephew for a little bit. You know what I mean? My uncle offering me some bullshit snacks. I'm like, I don't even eat that, first of all. Second of all, I'm not eating nothing, period. All right. A dear friend of mine, man, Elizabeth O'Connor, popped up with some Harmless Harvest coconut water. That was refreshing, right? That felt really. Harmless Harvest is by far the superior coconut water that I've tasted. It just is it's also the most expensive coconut water that I've tasted, right? So I don't be buying that shit, man. That shit costs, um, yeah, it costs a couple dollars, man. So Brad's is good. Brad's is good enough for me. You know what I mean? But we here, man. We outside day 42. Day 42 of 58 days left. This day is almost over. Literally is the countdown. 7 days left. Cops drove by today a few times. They stopped. They pulled over. All they did was look. I'm grateful for that. Right? I'm grateful to have them off my fucking back. I ain't gotta talk to their ass no more, man. For the duration of this shit. Uh, gonna do on Thursday, where we normally have our brief group. Kimono was talking about doing a potluck, so we're gonna cook for the neighborhood on Thursday. Well, I'm not gonna cook, right? But we're gonna employ some people to cook. See if we get her, she can make some food. See if we get brother Frank Brown to make some food. You know what I mean, get a few people to make some food, man, for Thursday, so we can feed the community as we wind down this hunger strike. Because when you get food, you can engage in conversation, right? So I gotta do my part and create some flyers and postcards that we pass out as we're giving our food. We give out some information about what we're doing, and just push the message, man. And use every opportunity to bring community together and to push the fucking message. And so that's going down. Most likely going to do the rally on Saturday. It looks like the rain is clearing up. It looks like there's going to be no rain Saturday. I'm going to wait until it's Monday, Tuesday to see, make sure it's no rain because it's either going to be Saturday or Sunday. I would like it to be Saturday on day 50, but if it has to be Sunday, it will be. But as of right now, it's looking like there's no more rain scheduled in the forecast for Saturday, May 2nd. So we're going to do a Heal the World rally. We're going to rally for world peace right here. I'm going to call on some musicians, call on some artists, some poets, some speakers, man, to come out and talk and perform. And it's going to be a beautiful fucking thing, man, as we wind down this 50-day hunger strike, 14-day, 12-day, 14-day sleep out. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, man. My homegirl, Yo Mika, came out today, man, and got some footage, man. Talked to me a bit. My cousin John came back out, put the signs up. You guys seen the signs on the tent. You know what I mean? I wish I could show you, but the laptop is connected to the motherfucking. But we need the light, right? So I ain't gonna move the laptop around. But you guys seen it, man, right? It's on the Facebook, it's on the Instagram, it's on the TikTok. The one sign says "Hungry for Justice." The other sign says "Hunger Striking, Not Homeless." Right? It's funny. A guy came a little while ago and was like, "Yo, fam, this you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I thought you was in the other corner." He said, "I left some blankets over there, man." I said, "How?" I said, "For what?" He said, "For you." I said, "Bro, first of all, I'm not homeless. Second of all, like I got what I need. Like, ask people what they need, right? If even if you think somebody's homeless, sleeping in the tent, ask them, yo, you good? Yo, you need anything? Fucking stop it. People just be assuming. Again, this is all of the shit, type shit that a demonstration like this brings up. It brings up all of the preconceived notions. It brings up all of the prejudgments. It brings up all of the shit, all of the bigotry, the internalized classism. It brings it all up, man. And so, I like doing shit like this because it pushes the envelope. Pushes the envelope. It sparks conversation. I mean, it gets people talking, gets people thinking. God tried to bring me some beer yesterday. I'm like, first of all, I don't drink beer. Second of all, I'm on a hunger strike. All right, it's like even if I did drink beer, I wouldn't drink that shit right now. But I don't drink. Thank you. You know, all right, fam. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's pushing the fucking envelope. And again, a lot of people have never seen anything like this. A lot of people are nowhere near comfortable with something like this in in the hood, right? Like the sister cursed me out the other day. Like, you doing that in front of a nature project? That's disgusting, making black people look bad. I was like, oh shit, I'm making black people look bad. Me out here in the tent is making black people look bad. Not homeless people sleeping on a bench, now people sleeping on a train, people selling drugs all day and all night. Me sleeping in a tent in my neighborhood is what's making black people look bad. People are fucking insane, man. People are absolutely fucking insane. Uh, but we're here, man, day 42. Tonight, we're going to talk about the hardest moments of this fast, of this hunger strike thus far. I tell you, there have been some absolute tough moments. There's been some brutal moments. Brutal moments. First 2 days out here in the cold, nighttime, right? Like, it was brutal, right? It was brutal. Being woken up at 3:30 in the morning by the police is brutal, right? Like setting up the tent, brutal. Packing the crib, brutal. But we're gonna get into all of that. I mean, a little more detail in a bit. 8 days left, man. 8 days left. Today's stream. Tomorrow's 43. Then it's 44. Then it's 45. Then it's 46. Then it's 47. Then it's 48. Then it's 49. Then it's 50. 9 streams. Right, 9 streams left up to tonight. You got to count 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. No, it's 8. I'm tripping. Today's 42. It's 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yes, 8 streams left after tonight, man. 8 streams, 8 days. Shit's coming to a close. Already told Kimona I need watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew melon. I'm gonna do a 3-day melon joint coming out of this, man. 3 days of motherfucking melon. Hydrate myself, replenish myself with some melons, man. Then we move to some grapes and some berries. Grapes, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, right? Then we do that for like a day or two. 2 days, probably berries and grapes, like 2 days. And then move on to like pineapple, papaya, right? Some mango, right? Definitely get some mango out of that, right? Then after that, probably introduce some juice, some smoothies. I mean, definitely want avocado, mango, papaya, fucking smoothie, banana, sun butter. You know what I mean? Start introducing the things, man. Right? Do that for a couple days, right? Yeah, man. I'm gonna write this shit out, make the plan so we stick to it, and then gonna do some raw wraps, right? Raw cashew wraps and make some raw shit, right? Yeah, raw chickpea wraps. You know what I mean, like the chickpea tuna and all that, man. We're gonna do some different things. All right, romaine lettuce wraps, motherfucking cauliflower. Not I keep saying cauliflower, collard green wraps. Right. Do that for a bit. You know what I mean, start incorporating. I can't wait to have Mona's mango avocado salad. I forgot about that. All right, she makes a fucking mean mango avocado salad. Some motherfucking guac. Right. Then we're gonna start introducing some motherfucking cashews, man. I'm gonna eat my nuts. Hey yo. Hey yo, well, we're gonna do some cashews, some walnuts, some almonds, some pecans. I mean, we do those with some guac. I mean, mango avocado salad and all that, man. She also makes a mean motherfucking tomato, cucumber salad. She's a beast. Everything she makes is good, man. She's a fucking beast. Do that. I mean, we're gonna rock that for a couple weeks, and then we're gonna get into the cooked food, man. End of May, early June, have some cooked food, man, and home cooked. Right? Probably gonna get a chef. See if we can hire a chef to chef something up for us. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna lie. If we take a trip the second week, I'm eating cooked food. Right? And again, I'm confident this time. The reason I went so long in 2024 without cooked food because I was scared of my legs swelling up like they did in 2023. That's what it was. But I'm not scared this time because I know exactly what to do. I know what I did wrong, right? I know exactly what to do this time. Easy and slow. Not easy. And first day after 30 days, I was home fries and vegan cheese and vegan sausage and fucking Beyond Meat and a vegan lasagna and more vegan cheese and broccoli and couscous and vegan eggs. I had too much fucking sodium. So even if, you know what I mean, we take this trip somewhere, second week, right? Second weekend, third weekend, I go get a sandwich, get some vegan food. You know what I mean? It's all good. But we still gonna cook when we're on a trip. We get some food to cook. And even if, like, I'm way more confident in my discipline now than I was 2 years ago, right? I've learned, I've grown, I've already demonstrated that I can do fruit for a while, right? We did the 31 days of watermelon, right? We did the whole fucking month, the whole January of raw January. So I demonstrated to myself that I could do it. Before, I never did it before, right? I've never done it before, so it was like, but I did it a few different times in a few different capacities, right? So I'm confident that, okay, cool, we go out, we eat something today, tomorrow, cool, let's get to fruit, let's do salads, right? Let's get to raw. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to getting back to eating fruits and all of the things, man. Tonight we're gonna talk about once again the hardest moments of the fast. Before we get into that, we're gonna get into a grounding meditation. I know for me, it's really hard out here with this fucking sound, right? I don't think they're here on the weekend, and I look forward to them not being here on the weekend because this shit is loud and it's annoying. And it's like the later it gets, the louder it gets. It doesn't seem this loud early in the day, right? But it's like at nighttime when streaming, it gets fucking louder, and I'm like, well, holy fucking shit. But let's do a grounding, man, wherever you are, however you are, sitting or laying, find a comfortable position. If you could allow your back to be straight, right, straight in your body, right. If you're sitting, allow your feet to be planted firmly, or whatever position is most comfortable for you. Your arms to rest gently in your lap or by your side. Again, whichever is more comfortable for you. You just allow yourself to be in space. Allow yourself to breathe. A few different times, Brother Sefu mentioned peace in the chaos. And that is what this is about, finding peace in the chaos. A lot of stuff going on around you, a lot of stuff happening in your personal life, in your family, a lot of stuff going on in your community, in your city, in your state, in your world. A lot of people experiencing a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of heartache. Even in all of that, you can find your center. You can center yourself. You can ground yourself still by simply pausing, simply taking a breath. And just allow yourself to be in whatever space you are in. And as you are there, bring to the front of your mind the toughest thing that you have ever experienced. The loss of a parent, the loss of a child, a divorce, being physically hurt, a bad breakup, something that was said to you. Bring to the front of your mind your toughest experience in your life. And just breathe into that. Allow whatever feelings to arise. Simply note that you are still here. As tough as that experience was, as painful as it was to go through, you are still here. You are still present. You are still alive. Maybe with some trauma still, maybe with some remnants of that experience, some lingering effects. But you are here, alive, healthy enough to listen to the stream, to tune into the stream. You made it through this day, so it is not all bad. Breathe into that. And as you continue to hold the toughest experience of your life at the front of your mind, ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? Ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? How did I grow from this experience? What do I still have to learn from this experience?
If they're not homeless, they hunger strike.
Breathe into that. Remember the age-old saying, no pain, no gain. Remember also that you are part of the divine. You are part of God. You are part of the universe. You are not separate. So every single thing that has happened in your life has indeed happened for you, not to you, no matter how painful it has been. And I know that we all have experienced different levels of pain. So I'm not negating your experience. What I am reminding you of is that every experience was for your growth. God knew that you could handle it. That's why God brought you through it. Brought you to it to bring you through it. God knew that you could endure. You could survive. And then it becomes on us whether or not we thrive. Breathe into that. Thank you guys for grounding with me. Thank you for being here with me. If your eyes are closed, slowly begin to open your eyes. Wiggle your toes, move your fingers, give yourself a neck roll. Come back to the space. Thank you guys for tuning in. Listen, day 42, man. We're gonna get right to it. We're gonna pull these notes up. We're gonna jump to it, man. The hardest moments of this fast, right? The question is, what do you do when things get really fucking hard? And I'm not just talking about a little uncomfortable. I'm not talking about slightly a little difficult. I'm talking about the moments where your body is tired, where your mind is fucking loud, it's racing, there's a lot of thoughts, you can't get clarity, and everything in you wants to stop. Whatever it is, it wants to stop doing what you're doing, it wants to revert and go do some other shit. Crash out, revert back to an old way, just say fuck it and just give up completely. Right? What do you do? So today, that's what we're talking about, the hardest moments of this fast and what they teach, what they have taught me, what they have shown me, what I've learned, how I've grown through the tough moments. Because as I mentioned, there were some extremely brutal moments during this experience. 42 days so far, brutal experiences. Brutal, physically brutal, mentally exhausting, emotionally fucking draining, right? Like emotionally taxing, mentally like frustrating, like caught for my children, right? Like anxiety inducing, right? Like all types of shit, man. All types of shit. Tough moments. Moving out the crib, like physically having to move stuff. Like I'm out of it. Like I don't feel like doing anything, but I know I gotta keep going. 'Cause I gotta get the crib clear, so I can get outside, right? Because like I want to come outside. Like I want to be in my community demonstrating this hunger strike. I don't just want to be inside the whole time. I was inside long enough. I'm like I got to push myself. I want to be outside a lot longer, right? But you know, God had another plan. Traveling from Queens to Brooklyn to be with Mona, right? Like walking up those fucking stairs, right? Like brutal, brutal, man, brutal. It's been a lot of brutal moments, right? So know that this shit, no part of this shit has been easy, right? Like again, I'm questioning myself early on, like on my birthday. I was supposed to start on my birthday. The day of my birthday, right? The morning I was up to 6:30 in the morning eating. That's my birthday party. Then I went through my birthday. I was okay. I spoke to my children, and I got mad emotional. And then I ate food, right? Like that was difficult. My birthday was difficult. Then I talked to Kimona. I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't even started this shit on my birthday. Like why would I start this shit on my birthday? I mean, I know why, because I wanted to sacrifice, right? Like, for me, as I'm learning, the best way for me to give thanks for my life is to help another life, right? To help build another life, to help build other lives, to help pour into other lives. That's the best way for me to give thanks, to celebrate my life, right? But it was my birthday. Like, you know, I'm still growing in that space. Is nobody that I know does shit like that. People may volunteer on their birthday. They may do things like that, but nobody sacrifices eating on their birthday. Nobody says, "My birthday, I'm not eating." Right? I don't know anybody who's ever done that. I'm not eating on my birthday. It's like, you know, my birthday, I'm gonna eat the most. I'm gonna eat the shit that I've been wanting to eat for a long time. I'm gonna eat my favorite foods, my favorite cakes. I'm gonna overindulge on my birthday, right? And yeah, I may volunteer. I may give to charity. I may do some other, you know, beautiful, selfless things on my birthday. But I'm eating. So for me, it was like, no, I actually want to not eat on my birthday. But as the day went on, and I was good. I was good the majority of the day, right? A great majority of the day, I was fucking perfectly fine. Called my children, hit me, did something to me. Them saying happy birthday individually, right? Like having that beautiful conversation, man. That shit did something to me. And I was like, nah, I'm eating. And I ate. That was tough. And then those next few days, just feeling like shit, right? The start of the fast is always the toughest, right? First 3 to 5 days. If you do a long fast, short fast, first 1 to 2 days, shit is tough. Your body is like sending you signals that like, yo, it's time to eat. You haven't eaten in a while, right? Your mind is playing tricks on you. You may get some headaches, right? I didn't really experience headaches too much. I definitely just had the emotions, right? Knowing that I was also packing up the crib, like I gotta leave this home, like that was the most emotional thing. Having to pack up the crib, get rid of my children's like shoes and clothes and some of my clothes, and that shit was extremely tough, right? Yeah, and I wanted relief, and so again, that first day I ate, and that's the real deal, right? And so it's about growth, transformation. The shit is not always graceful. It's not always easy. It's not always pretty. It doesn't always fucking feel good at all. A lot of times it's really fucking hard. It's really tough. They said no pain, no fucking gain. You really want to grow. You really want to transform. It's gonna take some intense sacrifice. It's gonna take some extreme resilience. It's gonna take endurance, some fucking pain, and some discomfort, right? So it's a breaking point, right? Or it feels like it's too much, where your mind says, stop, this is enough, stop, stop, stop. But those are moments, those are the moment, those are the moments that matter most. Hunger strike, hungry for justice, world peace, better housing, better communities, better food, more programs for the young people, better mental health services, all that fly shit, man. Appreciate you. Peace and love, appreciate you. Your blessings, appreciate you. Right? Yeah, man, tough moments, all of that shit, man. All of that shit is real, right? But those moments that are really tough when your mind is like, nah, I can't do this shit. When your body is like, nah, I'm not doing this shit. Those are the moments that matter most because you test yourself, right? You test your resilience. And it's like, you know what? Like, I could do this shit. I could make it through this shit. It's like Tupac said, yo, that shit is so loud. Like it feels so much quieter now without that fucking generator, man. Like I gotta talk to that guy. He comes back next week. Like, bro, like you gotta cut this shit off earlier, man. Like that shit is too fucking loud. Like we're trying to do something epic here. And like I don't want to interrupt this business. It's not what I want to do, right? But like that shit is insanely loud. It's insanely loud. Um, but yeah, man, you test yourself and you find out who you are. You find out who the fuck you become, right? Because the moment you want to quit, you're just being tested. That's all it is. You're just being tested, and it's not the devil trying to do this to you. It's God testing you. How strong are you? Have you taken heed to the lessons that I've given you, to the wisdom that you've gained through all of these experiences? Are you taking heed? Have you learned? Right? Like, are you who you say you are? Are you who I made you to be? Who I've shaped you to be? Right? And so, like, I knew I was being tested, and like, even yeah, it was some tough experiences, man. My children being in New York, me finding out later, right? Not being able to see them, like right here, like tough moment, right? My daughter saying her mother doesn't trust me. Why? I don't know. Like she's on, like that makes no sense. Like what the fuck are you telling my children? Tough moments, right? Tough moments, real tough moments, man. So there are in this experience emotional waves, right? Ramona's always asking, checking in, and I love that she checks in. But I'm like, babe, I'm good, right? But there are emotional ways where I'm really sad, or I'm angry, or I'm frustrated, right? Now, eating brings up a lot, right? We spoke about it the other day. When you remove the things that you are most attached to, you really see yourself. You really you come face to face with who the fuck you are, and like we are emotional beings. I know I'm probably more emotional than an average human, right? Than a lot of humans, and I'm in touch with those emotions and I'm comfortable expressing those emotions, right? But they are absolutely emotional waves. Again, there's frustration, there's discomfort, there's deep vulnerability, and I feel it fully. I was damn near crying earlier, like yo, like talking to my uncle. I was like, he was saying here he missed my nephew's 30th birthday party and he missed my birthday party, and I'm like, yo, like we ain't getting no younger, man. Like yeah, well I'm gonna live to be 100. Doesn't matter how long you fucking live. Other people are gonna transition, like so, like stick to the people that you love. Like I don't like the fact that so many of us isolate ourselves and don't show up to shit that matters, right? At least it may not matter so much to you, but it matters to people you say you love, and so it should matter to you, right? So show the fuck up. But yeah, I was emotional, man, like near tears. Like yo, you gotta show up, man. Like you just be disappearing, like for months and months and months, and like shit be changing, and shit be happening, right? Like shit be fucking happening, man. So like all of that shit comes up, right? And you feel that shit fully. You feel that shit fully. I felt that shit fully, right? And none of it I avoided. right? I didn't avoid any of the feelings, any of the emotions, any of the vulnerability, any of the fear, any of the inhibition. I didn't avoid any of it. I faced all of it head on, face to face. Like, let's deal with this shit. Like, we here, fuck it. Like, what we doing, right? And so in those moments, right, you need something deeper. And it's not about motivation. Motivation fades. It's inspiration, but it's even deeper than that. It's fucking purpose. It's fucking purpose. Like, why am I doing this shit? Know your why. You start, why the fuck am I doing this? It's cold outside. It's cold outside. It's cold outside now. It's hot earlier, hot yesterday, but now it's cold. Why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I doing this? A few people said yesterday, yo, I don't know how you doing this shit, sleeping right next to a food truck. And in the mornings, it's 2 food trucks. I'm like, one, I don't really eat that shit. That's number one, right? It ain't phasing me because I don't eat that shit. Number one. Number two, I got discipline. Like I was telling my friend Elizabeth earlier, like I was cooking. No, I was telling Yomika, like I was cooking for Kimona. Yo, what up, bro? How you? I was telling Yomika earlier, like I cooked for Kimona. Didn't even lick my fingers. I made her a smoothie, one of my favorite smoothies, right? That I love. I made for her, and bananas on my finger, sun butters on my finger. And I didn't even think to lick my finger. That's because when I'm committed, like really committed and determined, like there's no wavering. It's 100% lock in and focus until the job is done. Focus until the mission is accomplished, right? So when your purpose is strong, you do not stop for nothing. You keep going, even if you're tired, even if you're fatigued, even if people are talking about you, even if you don't feel great, even if all of the shit is coming up, even if you want to stop, you don't stop. Like I want to eat some food, right? I want fruit. Again, I've been looking at more fucking TikTok food videos in the last fucking 42 days than I have in my life. I've never been on TikTok so much in my life. And I'm on there only looking at food videos, right? And maybe some man shit may come up, or maybe some motherfucking Umar Johnson shit may come up, or Mark Lamar Hill, or motherfucking Bobby Hemmings shit may come up, and I watch that shit, right? Some spiritual shit, right? Some black people shit. But other than that, 99% of the shit I'm watching on TikTok is fucking food videos, dogs. Right? And like I said, I watched more in the last month, 42 days and a half of my life. I've seen Kimona more food videos in the last 42 days and a half since I've met her. Right? Yeah. But again, is I could want it, like, but not enough to be like, oh, I'm stopping right now to have that. No, I'm gonna get it when it's time. When it's time, I got a motherfucking arsenal. Right? I got a whole arsenal of food and things to cook, things to eat, and places to want to go. Right? But right now, we locked into the fucking mission, man. Like we locked into the motherfucking mission. And so there's a shift, right? There was a shift at some point, right? At some point the shit just got a little easier, right? Um, and I think that's what everything that's tough. As the longer you go with something, is a click, something clicks, and it starts becoming difficult. It starts becoming hard. It's like, okay, this is what we're doing. All right, you stop fighting. You stop fighting that shit. You stop fighting the moment. You just accept that shit. Like, okay, here we are. This is what we're doing. This is where we at. This is what it feels. This is the experience, right? If it's something you're doing with a set end date, you're like, okay, this is the end date, right? We got X amount more days, X amount more hours, X amount more time, right? And this is what it is. And you just keep fucking going until you reach that shit. You just keep fucking going until you hit that shit, right? Like you breathe, you stay present, you keep fucking going. You do all of the things. You meditate. You sleep. You need to sleep, right? You exercise. You need to exercise. You do all of the things that you need to do, right? And when you accept things, I told people all of this. Resistance is what creates the suffering. Say, oh, I don't want to be doing this. I wish I wasn't doing it. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be this stuff. No, it's fucking tough. It's cold, and I'm doing it. So when you accept things, when you accept things for what they are and how they are, right? You accept the challenge of it. You accept the difficulty in it. That becomes your strength, right? And so what do these moments teach? Teach a lot. Teach you resilience, right? The hardest moments teach resilience. They teach fucking endurance. They teach mental fucking strength. They teach self-trust. Teach faith. Have faith in yourself. Like you could do it. You are stronger than you think. I say it all the time. Meditation. You're stronger than you think. You're more powerful than you fucking know. And you are greater than you could ever imagine. You hear that? You are stronger than you think. Stronger than you think. You're more powerful than you know. And you are greater than you could ever imagine. And it's these moments when you learn that shit. You don't learn that shit in comfort. You don't learn your limits. You don't learn like how strong you are, how resilient you are, how powerful you are. You don't learn that shit in spaces of extreme comfort when everything is pretty and everything is cool, and I'm doing this hunger strike from my crib. It's tough, period, right? But doing it from my crib, it was tough. I was moving. If I wasn't moving, it would not have been as tough, right? If I was just home, stationary, not having to pack and all of that, right? Not having to court for my children come up and all of that, it would not have been as tough physically nor emotionally, right? But because I had to do that, it made it tougher. But then coming outside in the streets, saying we're gonna sleep outside for 12 to 14 days, that made it a lot tougher. That made it a lot tougher being out here in the cold, especially those first few nights when people didn't know who was in the tent, motherfuckers yelling at the tent, hitting my tent. Again, I said motherfucker broke my candle, right? My green prosperity candle. Broke that shit, hit that shit fell. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, man, like this shit teaches you a lot. It taught me a lot about myself. Like, I knew I was strong, I've known I was powerful, I've known I was great, but this shit showed me a different level of goodness, a different level of resilience. Like, I could do the hard things. I can do the hard things. I can manage my emotions even under extreme physical, mental, emotional pressure. I could breathe. Like, I could do the hard physical things even when I'm tired. I push myself. Like, there's always another gear. We all have another gear that we can go to. We just gotta like push ourselves there, right? You just gotta not cave in, not give in, not give in to the moment, not give in to the thoughts, not give in to the feelings, not give in to the physical fatigue. Just keep fucking going, man. Just keep fucking going. These moments will show you what the fuck you're made of. And again, you don't you don't find your strength in comfort. You do not find your strength in comfort. You find your strength in extreme discomfort. That's where you find yourself. You know what I mean? And so you're tired of shit. Everybody. Again, I said this before. You don't have to do this kind of fast. You don't got to fast, period, to have this experience. To learn these lessons, you don't got to fast. But you do have to face hard moments. You do have to face hard. You got to challenge yourself. Again, cutting something out: alcohol, drugs, sex, shopping, gambling, movies, TV, time away from your children, time away from your spouse, right? Like extreme focus, put your fucking phone down, whatever it is. You got to do something. Not eating a certain food for a certain amount of time if you're addicted to a certain food, right? Like, you got to challenge yourself. Because in life, in growth, in anything meaningful, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge. And so again, how much more powerful is it, and are you, if you challenge yourself intentionally? You intentionally say, I'm challenging myself, I'm pushing myself to do this thing, to make this sacrifice. That's a powerful shit. To sacrifice intentionally, that's some powerful fucking shit, man. That's some powerful shit. And so let me ask you some shit, right? I asked the question before. What do you do when it gets hard? Do you push through or do you stop? You a winner. You a champion. You push through. Right? So before tomorrow, man, just lean into one hard moment. A tough conversation you got to have. A tough communication you got to make. Right? A tough thing you got to do physically, emotionally, financially. Some tough decisions you got to make. Some shit off. Begin some other shit that you're afraid of. You know what I mean? And so I want to ask a question because I want to reflect on this specifically. What's one moment in your life that tested you the most? One moment in your life, not to test you the most, just another moment in your life that tested you. For me, on Father's Day, 2025, God trying to fight me in front of my children, in front of my family. On Father's Day, my son's birthday weekend, we celebrating Father's Day, my son's 13th birthday, and dude tried to fight me. That shit tested me. Tested me because he came all aggressive. My mom got out the car looking at him aggressive, like he's looking at her. And like I'm like, yo, like I can't just pop off on this dude. I can't just do it. I gotta like wait to the last moment if anything happens. Like, I have to show some self-restraint. That moment really, really tested me. That moment tested me. That was a huge test, and I passed. I did not respond. I did not match the energy at all. The emotional, fucking, the yelling and shouting, the physical shit. I did not match any of that shit. I held my ground. I stood on my square, and I maintained my composure. That shit was a huge test, right? And there was a lot of other moments that tested me in my life, right? Just in the last year, right? Just since being outside, moments that tested me. But yeah, man, I'm stronger than my struggles, right? I'm stronger than my struggles. You know, I'm stronger than I think. I'm more powerful than I know, and I'm greater than I can ever imagine, man. So if I'm gonna say that shit to you guys, I'm absolutely saying that shit to me, man. And so again, it's easy to keep going when shit feels good. Is it good? Weather is nice. Brother was like, "Why you ain't do the shit when it's warmer?" I'm like, "That defeats the purpose." Though. Spirit said, "Do it now." If I get an inclination to do it when it's warm, I will. But like Spirit said, do it now. It's still fucking cold outside. Feel this shit. Because the other thing I'm doing, I'm shedding light on our houseless brothers and sisters who don't have a house, right? Who's sleeping literally on the street, sleeping in abandoned buildings, sleeping in project buildings, sleeping in train stations or at bus stops, right? We all see it all the time in New York City and in every major city. We see that shit. We see that shit, and we walk by. We walk by like they ask for change. We don't even want to contribute nothing to their food. We don't want to buy them food, or they might buy drugs. So fucking what? If these drugs will keep them sane, keep them like together. So fucking what? You buy drugs. You get paid. Somebody gives you money. Yeah, you work for it, but somebody gives you money, and you buy drugs. You drink alcohol. What the fuck is the problem? Again, internalized classism. It's all internalized classism, man. We think because we don't do what the other person does. We ain't how the other person is that we better than them. We ain't as bad as they are. Right? So like again, it's easy to keep going when shit feels hard. When shit feels good. It's easy to keep going. It's easy to do this shit. When it's beautiful outside, there's no rain in the forecast for 14 days. You're outside chilling. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do the shit in the cold. Beginning of April, middle April. Yeah, this shit is some tough shit, man. But again, that's how real growth happens. Real growth happens when it's tough. Real growth happens when the moments are tough, when it's uncomfortable, when there's a lot of discomfort, when you feel pain, and you want to quit. That's when you really grow, man. So listen, man, that's our stream for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go get warmed up, man, and hang with my boo for a bit. I'll holla at you guys. Peace. Have a great night. See you guys tomorrow.